Hi, I'm Ken Boggle from tarotbyken.com. Visit my website and get yourself a tarot reading. And lucky you, you're watching Ghost Talk.
Welcome back to Ghost Talk, the most active paranormal show on YouTube. Hello, my name's Aaron G. Thompson, and again, I bring you this awesome Wednesday day. Nick Simons. What?
Yeah. Bling, bling.
It's a thing, guys. Welcome back to your Wednesday dose. That's what it should be called, the Wednesday dose.
Yeah.
Then maybe sometimes we'd be like, double dose, do. I don't know.
2 for Wednesday.
2 for Wednesday. We'll think of something, guys. Speaking of thinking of something, we thought of something and we decided to do that something on January 21st, 2017 at the old Masonic Temple. It's going to be awesome, guys. Details at ghostcrier.com. I know it's the Christmas season right now, so everyone's getting the presents. Well, if you got a paranormal enthusiast, you're around local, hey, I think they might like it.
Yeah.
And, limited tickets, guys. So, cool. We're doing it. We're totally pumped. And we're excited.
There's that.
Now, guys, today we're going to discuss something a little different than ghosts. I know it's not our normal thing. We're definitely going to be out of our comfort zone. But something got me thinking. And I wanted to present this theory or this idea. It's kind of conspiracy theory-ish. There's also a link from Paranormal KATIVITY'S channel. Her like video is linked below. Yeah. So check out more details that way. We're just going to kind of explain why my mind was blown. We're also sponsored by Ken Boggle.
Ken Boggle. Visit tarotbyken.com. Schedule your tarot reading today. Gift certificates available.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. There's something out there called the Mandela Effect. And it blew my mind. I think I went too deep. So I want to discuss that.
Bring your back out.
Yeah. Now, I'm questioning myself a lot with this theory. Do we all have some mental illness? Some like mass illness or hallucination or psychology. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Is this affecting us all?
Perfect. That's the route I would have took.
Yeah.
Is this messing with our psyche? Just leave it right there. Psyche's a thing.
Psyche's a thing. We'll leave it there. Thank you, Nick. So, I brought this up to Nick a little while ago. A buddy of mine, Joe, who I was talking with a few days ago, brought this to my attention. I was familiar with the theory, but I just didn't know how deep or how real it was. I kind of just ignored it and moved on. But, I might blow some of your guys' minds here. So, do you think that in our society, we are so sure of something, maybe it wasn't what we thought it was, but it sounded like it had to be that way, so much that people started quoting it, or I should say misquoting it, to the extent when we thought that was normal. It happens a lot in kind of group activities. You preach something long enough, people are going to assume that that is the truth until the truth is presented, and they're like, oh, wait a second. Now, this theory basically hints towards the idea of maybe potential time travel, right? So jump into different dimensions, different frequencies, bending time, and there may have been a small ripple a long time ago that's only affected really the physical world that we live in, but it didn't affect our brains, as a lot of us still believe the things that we remember growing up or in the 90s and before that. So it's interesting. In Star Wars, everyone's probably familiar with said opera. Star Wars had a line in there, very iconic. A lot of people have quoted it over the years. You can see it in shows and movies. What is that famous line that Nick, that Darth Vader says to his son when revealing the big secret? Spoiler alert, guys, by the way.
Luke, I am your father.
Then put your arm up like this.
All right.
No! I'd rather fall into the garbage pit.
It's a smelly, smelly pit. He took his risks. But unfortunately, two things. I believe the internet is agreeing with you right now. I am too. And we are all wrong. We are all wrong. If you go back to any of the Star Wars versions, of course, Lucas did his number on Star Wars throughout the years. That line doesn't exist, not even in the original ones. I watched it a few years ago on the Blu-ray, and it wasn't there, and I was thrown off slightly, but they changed it so much I didn't think too much about it.
Yeah.
It's not there. He does not say, Luke, I am your father. He says simply, I am your father. Small change. But this is kind of what the whole, ripple effect, the tiny ripple effect's doing, at least to what we know through the media. Mind you, there theoretically could be other changes if this is something that's real and not just a whole mass kind of hysteria or psyche scenario where we're assuming one thing and the reality is he's only always said, I am your father. Right. So, that gets me questioning a few things. And I was going down this list, or it was being presented to me.
Yeah.
And another crazy thing, the group of family bears. There are books, I think a couple of cartoons I feel like I watched through the late 80s, throughout the 90s. Very popular children book series. They're the what bear family is this? Do you think I'm talking about?
That's the Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain Bears, absolutely. Wrong. I believe they're pronounced the Berenstain Bears. And that's crazy because it doesn't even look, the spelling doesn't even look how I remembered it when I was a child. If you go online, you're not going to find anything. You're only going to find this theory because it's crazy. And there was even an interview with the writer of the Berenstain Bear books, because that's what it is. And
it's Berenstain.
Well, no, he remembers making Berenstain Bears. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, maybe I'm losing it. Even with James Earl Jones, when they interviewed him and said, do you remember even saying Luke? He said it a bunch of times. He swore it was in the movie. He's surprised that they cut it. So, yeah. I mean, as a child, because I would have been a child, of course, in the 80s and a majority of the 90s. So, yeah. I may have made some mental mistakes, and I could probably be like, okay, sure, I was wrong on those aspects, and maybe my community was wrong around me, and again, that group environment at the time just affected me. I didn't care to cross-reference, and I moved on. What do you, just kind of coming into this, what do you think about this? Do you think there's any substance. I mean, it's such a crazy theory. Same with ghosts and spirits, but we just kind of want to take a different take this Wednesday, guys.
Like you said, I think it's that group environment. You have the group environment of all your close friends as, you know, a child with Berenstain Bears, and your teachers even the teachers saying, today we're going to read the Berenstain Bears. Then you have your parents also screwing words up.
Absolutely.
And all that influences you and it just burns into your head that, oh, that's the way it's going to be. Queen, We Are the Champions. The song ends, we are the champions of the world.
Yeah, right?
Of the world isn't in there.
What?
Yeah. It just said, it ends with, we are the champions. And that's it. It's over.
Even if we watch like Mighty Ducks, I think they all had like a group gathering where they said, of the world.
Yeah. But in the actual song, I think it ends with the lines, the lyrics, we are the champions. And it might be a guitar, a certain riff being played at that time, and somebody striking a drum at the same time, and it just, and then it came out and it sounded like, of the world.
It's just a crazy.
But everybody and their brother knows that it's, we are the champions of the world. You know, and his mustache was flying.
Yeah. I'm sure that was quoted in bars and, you know, all over the place when that song first came out.
Especially when the Cubs just won. They've
yeah. Took them a few years. Yeah. They're probably the ones who did it, who started it, right? The whole ripple effect to the Cubs winning.
It was the Dick Cubs that
they were supposed to win.
To the Queen song.
Damn it.
We are the champions.
There's some crazy Cubs fan out there, super smart, figured out how to do something.
We'll see you in the comments below because I called them the Cubs a bunch of dicks.
We love you guys. Yeah. Trust me. But you know what you are. So, no. What really blew my mind, I think, out of this whole theory is I've always liked history. I always have. So I feel like I'm familiar with big aspects of historical scenarios, situations. And to double up on that, I really enjoyed art growing up. More so as a child. I haven't really looked to it too much now. But, you know, as a child growing up, I remember looking at one specific painting, popular. You guys may have seen it. It's called the Mona Lisa. Now, before, I'm going to put a poll. There's a little thing you can do on YouTube now. You can put like a poll live. So we're doing that. So right now, guys, you should be seeing a poll. And I want you to answer this poll. With Mona Lisa, simple question, yes or no. Did Mona Lisa smile in that picture? In the portrait? We'll give you a couple seconds. All right, we're back, guys.
Boom, boom.
And the answer is, from my memory, no. I'm pretty sure it's quoted on songs. I'm pretty sure in movies they kind of made reference and joke. Even in the Looney Tunes, I think, you know, they made a joke where the guy accidentally made her smile because they like scared him or something.
Yeah.
But she was known for not smiling. That was the Mona Lisa.
She had what we call in 2016 RBF. Look it up.
So she's smiling now. She's absolutely smiling. It looks almost photoshopped to me. Like it's such a foreign picture. I looked it up online obsessively the other day when I found this out. And I just kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And they all had that weird grin on her face.
Yeah.
It's crazy because now, how wrong was I? I mean, did I conjure up this world growing up where I didn't want her to smile?
Yeah.
Because, again, I've never seen that Mona Lisa before. I've only seen the Mona Lisa straight-faced. There's a clear smile, a clear grin.
Yeah.
As you probably see the picture, up now. Yeah. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're all crazy.
Maybe I'm crazy.
I like it. I like where we're going.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what I've been rattling in my brain for, I guess the last week or so at this point. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. I mean, are we crazy? I mean, maybe it is some mass illusion where we're assuming it should be one way, and I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm going to move on just fine. Check myself.
My day's been ruined.
Yeah. Oh, God. Nick, any other things you want to say on this?
Let me ruin your day like it ruined mine.
Oh, dear.
With the Mandela effect. Thanks, Aaron.
You're welcome.
In the movie Silence of the Lambs, whenever people talking about Silence of the Lambs, there's always somebody that goes, well, hello, Clarice. There's no hello, Clarice in that movie. At the end, when Dr. Hannibal Lecter calls Agent Starling, she picks up the phone and he says, well, Clarice, have the lambs stopped screaming? But just like we said before, there's always some dick to go, well, hello, Clarice. It throws you off and it just gets burned into your brain. We sat and we were going back and forth. Oh, there's a trailer where he calls her and he's like, hello, Clarice. No. It's just, well, Clarice. Maybe it's audio matrixing. That could be it too.
Doesn't describe the Mona Lisa though. I mean, that's just...
The Mona Lisa is pareidolia.
Yeah. Hey.
It was the light that day. There was a humid day out. It caused the oil in the painting to meh. And then the next time you saw it, it was a little chillier. And
I like it.
Yeah.
I think that's it, guys.
Hello, Clarice.
Follow us on GhostCrier.com if you want to support what we do and feel that we're of value and an asset to you. Join us on our Patreon site, patreon.com/GhostCrier. A buck or two, support what we're doing. That'd be awesome. Of course, share. We do appreciate that as well. And I do also want to say thank you to Alana for pledging. We do appreciate your pledge. Super awesome of you.
Thanks, Lana.
So yeah, all my social following sites and stuff are down there. Go ahead and click away, follow me, see what we got. Nick, where can we follow you?
Twitter at GCPI Nick.
Ghost Crier out.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching.
Your brain must be on fire.
Give us a thumbs up
Raise your spirit to the Ghost Crier.
and check out our other videos.
Slam the door. You're shaking, scared. Live your life with so much fear. Wipe your eyes, hide your tears.